So I'm here to talk to you guys to vote no on Proposition 36. If you ever look at the voter's guide, but I'm pretty sure many of you guys have probably received it, but not. In there it says that we want to be tough and smart on serious crime. Well, let me tell you right now, the 3 strikes law is to punish anyone who have 1 or 2 serious felony in the past. And for the third one, whether it is serious or not, they will be punished for it. According to crimeinamerica.net, it has been proven that two-thirds criminals that come out get rearrested again. And in a journal article, Why the 3 Strikes Law is Working in California by Bill Jones, he wrote about a guy named Michael Riggs who went into a store and think that it's okay to take vitamin bottle. And the guy went to court, and he went all the way to the Supreme Court arguing that he shouldn't be put in prison because he had just taken 1 bottle that he couldn't afford. With being tough and smart on crime, we want to be tough and smart. We want to let these people that think that it's okay to steal, to let them know that no, it's not okay. Now, if you guys are wondering, that guy, he did get sent to prison, and that is what I call tough and smart on crime. And also, I want to mention about, in the Proposition 36, it said that it'll make more room for prisoners. Well, I'm not paying tax to make the prisoner or the people in prison feel comfortable. I'm not paying tax so that they can get more space. I'm okay paying tax if they're being locked up, and I'm not the one that's going to be affected by any crime that they're going to cause. And if you read the voter's guide in the Proposition 36, it talks only about crime. It is benefiting crime. That proposition is only to benefit crime, not victims. And all of us here at Sacramento State, we have seen the signs on, I'm pretty sure you guys seen on doors or in the union about crime here in Sac State. According to Sacramento State Clergy Report 2012 campus, there are 106 reports involving assault report, sex offense, and also many more. Now, if we let these criminals out, it's going to affect us personally. They're not all going to be coming to Sac State, but if there's already crimes here, we don't want it to rise higher for us here at Sacramento State students. One of my friends, Danica Lee, who's a senior here at Sacramento State, she said that her freshman and sophomore year, she was fine walking at night, and she took night classes. But now, as these crime has been rising in the last 2 years or so, she's afraid to walk at night. She won't take night classes anymore. And also, they say that prison costs, well, there are also other costs that Prop 36 doesn't mention about. According to California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation, it costs $3,000 to $6,000 for correctional officers, and that includes prison guards. And according to CHP website, it costs from $4,000 to $7,000 for CHP officers. Now let's talk about costs. If we let these criminals out, that's going to cost us more to hire these guards, to hire these CHP to come out and protect us and protect our safety. Now, instead of putting those money to hire more people, we should put those money towards education. We should put those money towards the prison to have them lock up and not have to come out and walk among us here at Sacramento State. Thank you.
A felon can go into the store because he couldn't get a job maybe, and he can steal a candy bar. He can get life for that. A candy bar costs around $1. It costs over $50,000 a year so to keep him in prison. So it's going to cost California millions to keep them in prison. Repeal Proposition 36.
All right.
So as one of my opponent had mentioned before that taxes will be raised to build more prison if we're to keep keep the 3 strikes law because there's going to be more prisoners and we're going to have to raise more money to build the prisons. Well, according to my calculation of the CHP and also the prison guards, correctional officers, prison guard, it'll cost us more to pay per prison guard per year than to be paying $50,000 for one person to stay in prison. It'll cost exactly $78,000 per prison guard. So let's reconsider that. Will we pay the $78,000 or $50,000 to keep those criminals in there? And also she mentioned that stealing may not be anything serious if it's a candy bar. Well, stealing is still stealing. A crime is still a crime. And these criminals need to be locked up and stay in there.